Alright, that should have started playing. I did. Okay. That's gonna be a little bit awkward. It's really pretty awkward start, you know, to the video, to the stream. Or, you know, gotta get that sound check in. Let's get all the links set out. And then we'll be able to start this Week 10 matchup. Alright, so that has been now sent out to the chats that I've needed to be sent out to, and I think we're all set. So, after 2 minutes, let's get our little pre-games rambles out of the way. This is Week 10 of our 2021 custom season, where we have the 5-3 Detroit Lions, led by Elijah Kelley Sr., facing off in Philadelphia against the 3-5 Philadelphia Eagles, led by Elijah Crocker. This is the third time these is the third time that these two QBs have faced off against each other. Last time we were in Philadelphia with Kelley Sr. and Elijah Crocker, it was last season, Week 14. Kelley Sr. ended up taking the dub 13-6. However, prior to that, in their first matchup, it was a complete domination by Philadelphia's part, as they won 20-3. Philadelphia needed to win that crucial game in Week 14, because if they did, they would have had the edge over. They would have been 10-6, had the edge over New York. But unfortunately for them, that's not how it went. They just couldn't get anything rolling. And because of that, the Eagles ended up missing the playoffs last season, going from a possible Super Bowl appearance the season prior in 2019 to missing out the playoffs in 2020, and this season is not looking like it's gonna go their way. The Eagles need a win here to try and keep their playoff hopes alive. They are third in the NFC East standings at 3-5. Fourth is the Cowboys at 1-7, as they have not done good for the past I believe 2 seasons. I think in 2019 they didn't do good as well. I think they went 4-12. What record did they go in 2019? They went. Actually, they did good. I think. No, that's 2018. 2019. The Cowboys did pretty good, but they missed out of the playoffs. They went 10-6. Last season they went 4-12, and this season right now they're 1-7. So far, like I said, Eagles are third at 3-5. Football team just lost last week, so they're 7-1. They're out of the possibility of going undefeated this season. And the Giants are 6-2 with Christian Ogle and Deshaun Sherrill and Brody Axel and all those guys. Lions are second in the NFC North. They're 5-3. Packers, they're 5-4. They're third. They're 5-4. It would depend all on this game. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, fuck. God damn. Vikings are 9-0. And Bears have won another game. They're actually 3-6 right now. So if the Lions win this game, that means all of the teams in the NFC North have won a game. It'll be the first time so far in this season that all teams in a division have won their game. The Lions are the last ones to do so. Then they crucially need to. They lose, they drop to third in the standings. That's what sucks. Because the Packers, they lose, and then they usually win the week after. Then the Lions are kind of forced to try and take the dub the next week and still keep that second place. And that's the problem. I feel like that's what's holding them back. Because they lost to Green Bay in the first week, they don't play them until the last week of the season. So that's going to suck. That's going to suck for them. And we'll see what happens. As we get set for this Week 10 matchup between the two Elijahs, which one will come up on top? We'll just have to find out. Elijah Crocker not had the best of seasons. Definitely not compared to his last season, even though they missed the playoffs. Definitely last season he did really well. And Kelley Sr. definitely doing better than what he did in 2020. I feel like in 2019, I don't feel like he's 2019 form. Definitely not 2018 form when he went undefeated completely and won the Super Bowl. And I don't think he's 2017 form. They went to the Super Bowl and lost in overtime. When he going 14-2. They went 14-2 in 2019 as well. But you know, I feel like Kelley Sr. after getting released by Washington, he had that 3-year contract with. I think he had that one. I think it was just a 1-year contract with New York, and then he decided not to re-sign with New York. And then because of that, or he was planning on to, and he actually did for another year, but then New York just didn't feel like it. They didn't feel like Kelley Sr. was going to bring any more good than what he did last season, and they ended up trading with the Lions. And now the Lions, they're 5-3. The Giants seem like they might have did the right decision, as they're only 1 loss less on the Lions, as the Giants are 6-2. If we're going off of what the playoffs will look like right now, if I can get the standings up quickly, it would be the Vikings, the Panthers, the football team, and the Cardinals. Really 4 teams. The 3 other teams would be the Giants, the Bucs, and now the Lions, because the Lions beat the Rams, so they have that tiebreaker over Los Angeles. So Los Angeles would miss out on that 7th team, on that 7th seed to make the playoffs, and that would mean the Lions would get in the 7th seed. As that is, I believe, 4 teams. But we'll have to get back to that later, as Lambeau will kick it away. And let's see what happens here in this Detroit-Philadelphia matchup. It was number 35 who took it out to the 20-yard line back from his own end zone. And here comes Elijah Crocker. Crocker last season had a pretty exceptional rookie campaign. So far, he's going through a little bit of a sophomore slump this season. If you can get this win, that would mean a lot to them, because they could get some momentum, and who knows, maybe he'll lead them to the playoffs. But the Lions have been almost unstoppable on the road, only losing 1 game, and that was in week 1. Every other road game they've played, after Green Bay, they've won. Well, no matter what, if it was overtime or whatever. Home is where they struggle a bit for Detroit, but on the road, they seem fine. Crocker going to be dropping back the pass. He's going to pass up the field. That's to not Zach Ertz. Who was that to? That was to Goddard for the reception. 11-yard gain. Kenzie Alexander got the tackle there. And right now, it'll be 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Eagles made some adjustments too to try and make their team better than what it was last season. So far, it's not worked out like how they wanted to. Crocker's going to hand it off to his running back, number 26. That was Miles Sanders, and he's only going to get a yard on the play. Check out some transactions from the Eagles, if I can read this in the dark here. The Eagles, they ended up picking up Philip Dorsett, Jalen Reed, Chase Claypool, Roy Anderson. We're going to get back to this in a minute as Crocker's going to drop back the pass. And he's going to pass up the field again. And it's picked. Oh, almost picked off and almost caught at the same time. The 3rd and 9. Alexander on the coverage. But like I was saying, they picked up Roy Anderson from the Panthers, Chase Claypool from the Steelers, Dorsett from free agency, Shaquem Griffin, and Patrick Onwuasor from, looks like, free agency. 3rd down and 9. Crocker's going to drop back the pass. He's going to stay in the pocket. Some pressure coming. He's going to get chased out of the pocket. He's going to throw it down the field, down at the sideline. It is caught. Wow, what? He just mossed 2 people. I mean, it's number 11 mossing 2 people. That was Chase Claypool. We were just talking about it. They traded Jalen Regal for Chase Claypool, and he just completely mossed the defender. I think he mossed 2 people right there. I thought it was going to be thrown deep and out of bounds for a minute there, and no. Chase Claypool goes up and makes the grab. And none of the defenders are there. They are able to stop it. And now it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 16. And the Eagles already starting off very well. Crocker back to pass. He's going to overthrow his receiver. Chase Claypool intended target. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Besides that, they also got They also got Kaiser White from the Chargers. They got Quentin Dunbar, cornerback from free agency. They got AJ Terrell Jr., cornerback from the Falcons. And they got Kyle Fuller from the Broncos, who was also a cornerback. I don't think they really made other moves there. Crocker the pass, rolling out of the pocket, getting some pressure. He's gonna take off with the ball here. He's gonna get knocked out of bounds at the 9-yard line. 3rd and 3, can Detroit make a defensive stand? We have to find out. Let's put the transaction notebook away. Let's get back to the game here. 9-yard line, 6 minutes remaining in the 1st quarter. And the Eagles already down deep in Detroit territory. They need this 1st down and try and get a touchdown, or they could score 1 here. And that pass could be caught for the touchdown. Number 88, it's Goder again. And the Eagles already taking an early lead here at home. Doing what they need to do to try and keep their playoff hopes alive. But this high-powered Detroit offense, you don't know what they could do. The defense, not really the greatest, but their offense makes up for it most of the time. Not all the time, but makes up for it most of the time. The Lions really can't do anything else besides... Lions really can't do anything else besides hoping that they get upgrades on their players that perform good. If they do not, that's not going to be good. Eagles, early in the 1st quarter right now, takes a 7-0 lead over the Detroit Lions, and the Lions are just hoping that their offense can produce and try and get the touchdown back and make it a tie game again and make this a close game. Now, they've come back from pretty deep deficits. I'm pretty sure the farthest they came back to was the 14-3 deficit they had against Pittsburgh, and before that it was the 12-3 deficit they had against Baltimore. So the Lions, they can definitely come back. Kelley Sr. definitely has showed some clutchness that he failed to show, I want to say, last season. Well, he didn't really fail to show it, I should say. He actually did come back in a few games, but most of the time it wasn't really a comeback. Some struggle early out in last season's season opener against the Jets, and it just continued until they got their first win, surprisingly against the Seahawks. And now Kelley Sr. of Kamara in the backfield. They got Mike Evans on the top, Darren Fuller in the slot, Henry Ruggs back there as well. Sr. passes to, I'm guessing, Henry Ruggs. He's lucky that was not even picked. That was a quick slant that was heavily contested. And now it's going to be 2nd and 10 for Detroit. So Kelley Sr. really lucky that that ball was not picked on the first play of their drive. Sr. back the pass. Sr. goes out of the pocket. That pass can be caught, but there's a flag down. Probably going to be for holding on Detroit. Oh no, it's roughing the passer. I thought it was going to be holding. But Fletcher Cox, the X-Factor defensive tackle, is going to get called for roughing the passer. It's going to be first down in Detroit like it was already going to be, but already in Philadelphia territory at the 45-yard line. Detroit already looking like, even with penalty help, they could possibly have a potential chance to score here. It's first and 10 down at the 45-yard line. Kamara in the backfield. Senior drops back the pass. That pass can be caught on the sideline. Darren Fuller, and he steps out the 38-yard line. Second and 4 now for the Detroit Lions. Fuller gets his first reception of the game. Let's see what they can do. Lions just coming off a 17-15 win against the Los Angeles Rams after the Rams kicker missed a pretty long field goal. And Senior's going to pass that one to Ty Simmons for the first down. Now down the 32-yard line. Seems like they're going to go mainly for the short passes early on. Seems like that's where their game plan's going, is short passing. I think the Eagles might kind of seem like they're going to be all over it. Seems like in this first half. Got Kamara in the backfield. Seems like there'll be a running play. No, it's another passing play. It's another pass to Ty Simmons on a quick pass. It's second and 4 on the 6-yard play. Second and 4 for Detroit. Ryan Kerrigan, former teammate of Kelley Sr., got the tackle there. Back when they both played for Washington. Now it's going to be second and 4 down the 25-yard line. They hand it off to Kamara. And Alvin Kamara is going to break through, get the first down. He's going to get up to the 16-yard line. Alvin Kamara for a 9-yard gain there. The Lions showing some life to try and tie this ball game. At the 16-yard line. Let's see what they can do. 16 yards to a touchdown. 10 yards to the 6-yard line for a first down. Maybe even to the 5-yard line. We'll have to see. And right now the Lions are doing good. No, it's to the 6-yard line. A little bit before the 6-yard line, actually. I formation. They hand it off to Kamara. Finds another hole. He's going to get to the 14 for a 2-yard gain. Actually, for a 3-yard gain, it would be second and 7. On Russell, he got the tackle. Pick up from free agency. And right now, second and 7. Detroit driving down the field, doing what they need to do. You just got to execute on this drive, score a touchdown. Senior back to pass. Another quick pass. That's the X-Factor receiver Mike Evans for the first down. I guess they do give it to him. So it is the first down. Mike Evans with his first reception of the game. And that was an 8-yard gain. So it's going to be first and goal at the 6-yard line. Terrell Jr., former Falcon. He ended up getting a tackle. And it looks like this might even be a quick pass or a running play. It is a running play, and Kamara is going to gain a few yards there. Gains 3. Down at the 3-yard line, it's going to be second and goal. Shaquem Griffin got the tackle there. And right now, this Detroit offense is looking good. It is looking as good as it needs to be. Second and goal, I formation. Definitely going to be a running play as the Eagles show blitz. Can Kamara get through the line? No, it's going to be play action. He's got all kinds of time in the pocket. Surprisingly, he's going to throw it away. He had some receivers open. He just quickly threw it away. He quickly threw it to one of them. They would have caught it, but they got to the sideline, and the receiver defenders were just there, able to get them. Now third and goal. The Lions need to score a touchdown here, tie up the ball game. Eagles looking on a defensive stop. Up the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Overthrown by Ty Simmons. The Eagles come up with a defensive stop, luckily, after Kelley Sr. overthrows his tight end. And what do the Lions do? They kick the field goal, get some sure points. So they try. No, they're going to kick the field goal, get some sure points. So they fake it. And no, they actually kick it, and it is good. So the Lions are now going to be down 7-3. The Eagles come up with a big stop. But they're only lucky because he overthrew Ty Simmons, which was kind of expected, to be honest. Usually in situations like that, Kelley Sr. so far this season has been known to overthrow his receivers in clutch scenarios and needed that touchdown to tie the game. They ended up going for the field goal instead. It was 2:30 left in the first. Can the defense do anything to stop Philly? No, they had Crocker in some pressure last time, but ended up not going well as the pass to Chase Claypool was completed. Here comes number 35, returning it. Gets past the 20. Gets to the 23. That was Scott on the return. It'll be 1st and 10 for Elijah Crocker's Eagles. Eagles definitely looking to get some vengeance after the last time they played in Philly against Senior, losing 13-6 in a close game between division rivals at the time, the Giants and the Eagles. Giants were definitely looking for some revenge after losing 20-3 at their home stadium. And they definitely got it there. It was definitely a clutch game that they needed because they ended up going to the playoffs. Even though losing 7-3 to the football team, the team that they swept through the regular season, you know, what can you do? And Sanders is just going to get absolutely destroyed. He's going to get a tackle of loss for 3. Brian Poole made the tackle there. It's going to be 2nd and 13 for the Philadelphia Eagles. See, Brian Poole got blocked there, but by looks like Chase Claypool, but Claypool wasn't able to hold a block on Poole. And yeah, just nothing going there. Crocker with Sanders. Crocker's going to drop back the pass. A quick pass that's going to be caught to, I think, Aguilar or Dorsett. That was Dorsett, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Not Nelson Aguilar. That was Philip Dorsett. That should be a 3rd and 4 now, down the 29-yard line. So now Detroit trying to come up with a big stop right here that would help them on the offensive side. Get their defense off the field. Crocker back to pass. Pressure coming. Throws up the middle. Wide open is Philip Dorsett. Down at the 44-yard line. Philadelphia just driving down the field. Dorsett's 2nd reception. Gets a bunch of yards after the tackle. There's nobody in coverage there. 1st and 10. Yeah, just no one covering Philip Dorsett up the middle. Ended up giving up an easy 1st down. On a 3rd down that could have been preventable. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Sanders in the backfield. Looks like it's going to be a passing play. 83 in motion. Going to hand it off to Sanders, and that hole's going to get clogged up, but not before he gains 4 yards. 3 yards, I should say. It's going to be 2nd and 7. And Philadelphia just doing really well. They're just doing really well on the running game and their passing. Not their running game, but their passing game, they're doing really well at. 2nd and 7. Crocker in the backfield, drops back the pass. And that's going to be passed up the middle. That's going to be passed to Chase Claypool. And Claypool, another big play by Claypool. And he's going to get down to the 24-yard line. The Philadelphia Eagles looking alive here. Up 7-3, looking to make it 14-3 by the end of the 1st quarter. Yeah, this Lions defense has definitely does not have strengths. Or at least a lot of them. And the Eagles defense is right now, the Eagles defense going to the 2nd quarter, they are right now exposing those weaknesses. And their opponents better take note of this. And opponents for the Detroit Lions better take note of this. How to attack this defense. 7-3 as we're now back to the 2nd quarter right here. Eagles so far putting on an offensive and defensive show. Even though giving up the roughing the passer penalty on Fletcher Cox, the drive for the Lions ended up being for a field goal after the overthrown pass to Ty Simmons. Crocker back to pass. Getting some pressure. Scrambles out of the pocket. Nobody watching. That's going to be a 1st down. Easy one for Elijah Crocker. The QB can do it all. He can scramble out of the pocket. He can run. He can pass. Very good by Crocker. It's going to be 1st and 10 Philly in the down at the 11. So There's nobody on Crocker. Nobody, not in a QB spy, nothing. Just nothing that the Lions defense did to try and contain Crocker. The defensive line tried to, but they ended up failing. That's a running play to Miles Sanders there. That's going to be a 3-yard gain. Julian Foster with the tackle. And now it's going to be 2nd and 7. Eagles looking to make this a 14-3 game. Lions get ball at the end of this, beginning of the second half. 2nd and 7, down at the 9-yard line. First down is at the 1.5-yard line. The passing game has been terrific. Crocker out of the pocket. He's going to scramble again. They got a spy on him, and this time he's just going to throw it away. Probably could have gotten that one off the Claypool, but the spy was there at the right moment, and at the right place too. And make sure if Crocker did throw it to Claypool, he could have a chance to either intercept that ball, or he had a chance to bat it away. And now it's going to be 3rd and 7 for the Philadelphia Eagles. The Detroit Lions did a big stop, try to keep this a 1-possession drive. 3rd and 7. Sanders in the backfield. Crocker to pass. Pressure coming. Pressure coming still. And that pass is caught to Claypool, and they can't get the first down. And Philadelphia is going to be held to a field goal, so the Lions make a red zone stand. And now, the Lions have a chance to, if they score a touchdown, to tie the game up once again. They had a chance last drive to tie the game up to make it 7-7. And now this time, the Lions have a chance to tie the game 10-10. Maybe that field goal was a good thing about the Lions, but the Lions just need to execute on the offense. Usually in clutch scenarios at the beginning of games, or even at the end of games sometimes, they just can't clutch up on the offense. They can't get things rolling. As Elliott's kick is good, Lions offense just can't get anything going, and then it just leads to bad played games. Sometimes when they do, it's amazing. There were moments where they needed to tie ball games and they didn't. But even then, they still clicked and found a way to win because the defense actually gave them a stop and gave them a second chance. And the offense went on that second chance and usually didn't disappoint. I think against the Vikings was the only game that I can remember them actually wasting that second opportunity. 82's return's going to get returned to the 17 from his own end zone. Now it'll be 1st and 10 for the Lions. They try to drive out 83 yards for the touchdown to tie the ball game. What can the Lions do now? Down 10-3, momentum clearly not on their side at all. They have a shot to tie this ball game up and make it a very competitive game. However, the Eagles have been driving the ball down the field beautifully, and the red zone stops are just pretty good, at least from the last drive. Let's see what Detroit does here. Senior all alone in the pocket. Drops back the pass. Pressure coming. Throws. That's going to be caught. Ty Simmons. And that's going to be down to the 22-yard line on a 5-yard play. So now it's going to be 2nd and 5. Now, Detroit just needs to keep doing what they've been doing, but they need to execute in the red zone. If they can't execute in the red zone, then that's not a good sign. Now the 22-yard line, 6 minutes remaining in the half. 2nd and 5. Kamara in the backfield. They hand it off to Kamara. He finds a hole up the middle. He's going to get the first down. Breaks a tackle. Gains a few more. And he gets down to the 34-yard line. So Kamara already having a pretty good day. So far, way better than what we've seen Kurt Mandelo do. The top player of this Detroit offense besides Fuller and Mike Evans. And even Kelley Sr. This offense is just not doing what it needs to do in clutch situations. Lions just need to execute on this drive, need to score a touchdown here to get back in this game. 1st and 10 for Detroit. They hand it off to Kamara. Kamara finds another hole, trucks a man, and gets down to the 37 for the 3-yard gain. He's 2nd and 7. McCoy Jr. got the tackle there as Kamara's hit 30 yards and 5 rushes so far. Kamara in the backfield again. 2 wide receivers up top. with Fuller and Ruggs. They hand it off to Kamara again. Kamara's going to find another hole, trucks a man, and gets down to the 43. It will be 3rd and 1. Right now, the Lions are in a 3rd down territory. Down to their own 43-yard line. Ran the ball so far twice. Kamara's been doing a great job. Can they get the 1st down? They need to convert here. 5 minutes to go in the half. Because if they don't convert here, that's not going to be good. That's not going to be good for this team. They're not getting the... Eagles aren't getting the pressure like the Vikings did, so this team should not have a problem with their pressure. We'll just see. 3rd and 1 out at the 43. Senior to pass, and that pass could be taught to Simmons. He misses. The defender somehow missed a tackle. And Simmons is not only going to get the 1st down, but is going to get down to Eagles territory at the 39-yard line. It's a very quick pass. It seemed like it was going to get the 1st down anyway, with him turning upfield, and 23 just completely blew the tackle there on Simmons. Like he didn't even try for it, or he was just shoved off without having to be shoved off. 1st and 10 at the 39. No, it could be a quick pass here. It's Ty Simmons again. And targeted so much here in this game for an 8-yard reception that time. That's his 5th reception already in this game. And it'll be 2nd and 2. Harris got his 3rd tackle of the game with 4 minutes to go in the half. The Lions are doing a good job. They are doing 2nd and 2. Bunch formation for the Detroit Lions. Kamara in the backfield. All a running play. No, they're going to call a quick pass. Kamara wide open. And they pass to Simmons again. They had Kamara open at the beginning of the play. So you get a quick pass there. Kamara gets a bunch of yards. But no, they're going to almost take the sack. Gets it off to Simmons cleanly. It'll be 1st and 10 to 25. So, no matter what, I'd take it if I was you. Just don't be risking that. 1st and 10 to 25. 3 minutes to go in the half. Hand off Kamara. Kamara's going to find more yards. And there goes Alvin Kamara. 44 rushing yards. 7 rushes. Just down at the 16-yard line with White on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 2. Now Philly's on the back foot now, down at the 16. Detroit looking to get, this time, a red zone conversion. They need it this time. They really do need it. They need this red zone conversion. They cannot afford anything. 2nd and 2. Kamara in the backfield. Senior the pass. Up the field, in the middle, Mike Evans down at the 1-yard line. If he would have gotten the touchdown, it would have been a 100-yard passing game again for Kelley Sr. But it wasn't. That was a very heavily contested pass. Surprised that was not picked. We're going to see the replay here. We see Mike Evans just come out of nowhere, it seemed like, in a very heavy contested area of the field on a comeback route. They ended up getting reception. It would be I formation. They got Gibson in the backfield, the backup running back. They're going to toss it to Gibson, and he's going to score an easy touchdown. Antonio Gibson going to tie this, is going to potentially tie this ball game up, and we have a ball game now. Lions now down 10-9. They make this extra point. It becomes 10-10. Yeah, Gibson on the sweep route. Just nothing doing there. Even with Kambinda missing his block, Gibson's able to just get there. And even with Terrell Jr., just horrible pursuit on the ball carrier there. And Lambo is going to be able to, and Lambo now is going to kick the extra point. His kick is up, and it is good. And now it's a 10-10 game. Momentum still on Philadelphia's side, as they still have the one, well, technically they have 2 unlocked, but not going to be the real ones. They have the home field advantage momentum unlocked, and they have the first momentum boost unlocked, which is just the more stamina. So really, do you say like more stamina is that really gonna be a contributing factor on who, if you don't get that, you win this game or you don't. Because right now, it doesn't seem like it's made a difference. This game has so far been close all game long. Detroit ended up doing what they needed to do in the red zone, unlike the last drive. Because of that, it's 10-10. Scott's going to take it out of his own end zone. He's going to get tackled inside, and he's going to tackle at the 20. 1st and 10. We got 2:16 remaining, with 2-minute warning and 3 timeouts. Crocker so far is 7 for 10, a passing touchdown, 127 passing yards on the day. Let's see what happens for this Eagles team. Do they get stopped on 3rd down? Or do they drive down the field? Do they kick another field goal? Do they get stopped? You have to kick a field goal. Or do they score a touchdown before the half? So that means, which would then force the Lions to score another touchdown. It's 2:16, a bunch of time remaining. Crocker back the pass. Pressure coming. Crocker escapes the pocket. He's going to throw this one down the field. That's going to be caught. It's going to be caught by Anderson. Completely lost his defender. And already, we're in Lions territory. Whoever was covering him just was not covering him good at all. And that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Here's the 2-minute warning. Eagles, Lions tied 10-10. Anderson with his first reception for 31 yards. Just past midfield at the 49, 2 minutes remaining in the half. Miles Sanders in the backfield. Crocker's going to pass. Getting pressure, getting chased, and he's almost going to get sacked or tackled by 54 McNeil. He's going to gain 3 yards on the rushing play, and it would be 2nd and 7. Eagles kind of want the clock to tick down. They kind of want this clock to tick down. They go no huddle, minute 35 remaining in the half. Crocker to pass, getting pressure. That's going to be caught to 88. Is it going to be a first down? Yes, it is. They give it to him. Bode on the first down reception. And with a minute 32 left on the clock. Yep, definitely did get the first down there. Time stop. You don't remember, if you don't want to give the Lions too much score, try and tie the game before halftime with a potential chance to then take the lead. Let's see what happens. Crocker to pass. It's going to be a screen pass. We're just going to throw this one in the ground. So it'll be 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line. Eagles so far, they've been struggling all season, but they've been in a few close games. This one seemed to be another close game. They just need to execute. They're 1-2 in games decided in under less in 10 points or less. They're 1-2. Here comes Crocker, gonna roll out the pocket, nobody defending him. And that pass caught out the middle. There goes 83 Anderson down to the 4-yard line. Amazing read. Surprised they didn't pass it past the line of scrimmage. But Robbie Anderson gets the reception, the former Panther. Look at this, just wide open, nobody on him. There was nobody on 13 as well. You could have thrown it to Dorsett or Anderson. Still would have made the catch anyway. The timeout is called by the Eagles. Is it by the Eagles? Yes, it is. A minute 1 left down at the 44-yard line. And the Lions just losing momentum. They need to let them score or force a 3-and-out. Crocker with Sanders. Back the pass. Contested end zone. But here goes Crocker on the run, and he's going to score an easy touchdown. Elijah Crocker with his rushing touchdown. That's his 5th of the season. And the Eagles then now retake the lead 16-10 pending, and 17-10 pending the extra point. There's just nobody on him again. You see him, he's scrambling. He's scrambling out of the pocket. You don't put a QB contain or at least a QB spy on the guy. He's going to completely burn you. And that's what Crocker did. He read the defense like a book, as they now have that momentum boost. He read the defense like a book, and they were able to score the touchdown. Amazing play recognition from Elijah Crocker. You know he wants to win this game against Kelley Sr. You know he wants to get that, to avenge that 13-6 loss they took last time these two quarterbacks met. Even though Crocker did get a 20-3 win, that was the first time these two teams met. The second time, it was a 13-6 Kelley Sr. win for the New York Giants. And right now, Crocker up 17-10. We'll see what happens here. And the Lions need to win this game to keep that second position, in NFC West. Each time they need to do that, they've either won or they've lost, and they've lost that. Mainly they've lost. There have been, I believe, there was 1 or 2 times where they did end up winning and keeping that second position. And the Packers would win another game, and the Lions would lose. 1st and 10 for Detroit, down at their own 25. They got all 3 of their timeouts, plus Philly's 2 timeouts if Philly decides to use them. And if Detroit does kick a field goal here, then they have to convert on their... They have to convert. They absolutely have to convert on the first possession of the second half. See the pass. He's been clutch mainly all the time in the season. Cox is chasing after Kelley Sr. He's going to get brought down at the 30-yard line after a 5-yard scramble. With 46 seconds remaining. Timeout is called by Detroit. Kyle Fuller got the tackle there, and Senior needs to get this ball down the field. There might be a fast pass degradation, but they need to get this ball down the field. Here you go. Senior back to pass. Senior scrambling again. He's going to throw this one away. He's 3rd and 5. The Lions need to get this first down. They cannot afford to punt this one down the field and then risk a 2-possession game going to halftime. They have to keep this a 1-possession game. It's a tight game right now. You have to do whatever you can to try to keep this a 1-possession game. 3rd and 5. See what happens. At the 30-yard line. You see 5 yards from the first, and they do end up getting... Oh, it's a fumble! I'm not going to give the first down to them because of it, aren't they? I don't think they are. No, it's going to be 4th and 1. Mike Evans with the reception, but just got rocked and fumbled the ball. And they're going to be 1 yard short. Now they got to punt the ball away. Oh, what a clutch stop by Philadelphia. There goes Jack Fox's punt. Down and away. And the return's going to stop at the 18-yard. 28 seconds. A timeout. You cannot... Yep. The Lions have been horrible on defending deep passes. They've been horrible. Absolutely abysmal. But they need to come through big time. Whatever it takes. Deflection, interception, I don't care. They need to come up big on this play right here. And if they don't, then it could be a 2-possession game. Lions need to do something really big here. 1st and 10, down the 18-yard line. 28 seconds remaining. A timeout left for Philly. Crocker back to pass. Going to heave this one down, deep down the field. They've been horrible on these passes, and it is incomplete. Chase Claypool tries to moss his defender again. It doesn't happen. Had him beat man-to-man coverage, saw him. Instead of, I don't know if that was a little bit underthrown or thrown a little bit too late by Crocker. Just not what they needed. Not what Philly needed. They're going to hand it off to Sanders, and this time it's going to... Oh, it's a penalty. They get a face mask! That's not what you need! Cameron Curl! What are you doing? Down to 35. That gives Philadelphia another chance. It stops clock too. That's not what you need in a situation like this. You can't get a penalty. You can't face mask him. Especially when there's 18 seconds left on the clock at the end of the second half and your team's down by a possession. So does Crocker go out and try to score a field goal, or does he just keep running the ball and see what happens? Gonna keep running the ball and see what happens. And timeout called. So I'm guessing they're gonna go try for a Hail Mary here. McNeil with the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 7. Now at the 38, so they got one play in them. Yeah, they got one play. Lions going deep coverage. Do they run the ball? Yes, they do. They do run the ball. Yeah, the Lions semi-faked. And that will end the half. So the Eagles go out on halftime leading 17-10. But the Lions have been in this situation before. Down in halftime. They've had come back in this situation before. They've done it plenty of times. In that 3-game winning streak, I believe the 2 out of 3 games, they've come back. So can the Eagles hold on for the second half and stop this Lions offense? We'll just have to find out. Score is 17-10 when we come back. We are back from the first half. Going to the second half. Detroit's going to get ball. They have a shot to tie the ball game again. However, their defense has to come up big. Their quarterback and their offense has to come up big. Last drive they had, they lost a fumble. They got a fumble and recovered it a yard before the first down marker. Play was immediately called dead once they recovered it. Because of that, Eagles got the ball. They got the ball for punt. Almost could have had a chance to score. But no. Johnson's going to... I think that's Johnson. I think his name's Johnson. I don't know who 82 is. It could be Jackson. I think it's Jackson, actually. Yeah, it's Deshaun Jackson. Deshaun Jackson's going to take it out. Down to the 19-yard line. I got confused because you usually don't see Deshaun Jackson, number 82, so... 1st and 10. Got the 19-yard line. And the Detroit Lions need to come up big. They need to come up big here, but the Eagles have been stopping them over and over again. They stopped them to a field goal, let off a touchdown, but then they forced a fumble out of Mike Evans. Got I formation here. What do the Eagles defense do? Hand off to Kamar Miller. I was really about to say Kamar Miller. I don't know why that popped into my head. But Alvin Kamara is going to gain 2 yards there, so down 20-yard line. He's 2nd and 8. And this Lions team definitely needs to get something going here. Handoff again. Alvin Kamara finds a hole on the outside, gets a first down. It's on the 31-yard line. They need as much momentum pulled away from this Eagles team as they can. Try and get rid of that like a book momentum thing that they have. Because with that, they can see the defense now can see the hot route of the primary receiver. Look at Kamara breaking a tackle there. He's doing really well breaking tackles so far, from what I've seen. 7 minutes, less than 7 minutes to play in the third, down to 31. They hand it off to Kamara again. And he's going to find a whole slip between Fletcher Cox. And he's going to get down with a 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4. On Rossworth, another tackle in the game. Down to 37. The Lions are looking to drive down the field, score a touchdown. See, probably going to be another running play right here. Kamara's been doing pretty great. Yes, they do. They hand it off. It's going to be another first down. Runs over a man, jukes out a man, and gets down 59. Kamara is on track for a 100-yard gain. The first this for the Detroit Lions, as we see the Eagles offense pumped up. Looking to get ready for that next drive to try and score a touchdown on this team. Kamar just running over a man right after that. Juked out that man. If the guy that tackled him was not there, he probably could have went the distance. Eagles are lucky. Got the 49. Kamar in the backfield. They're going to hand off to him again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what they usually say. He gets down to the 46. If they can't stop it, you might as well not change it. Keep attacking them. That's what you need to do, is that you need to keep attacking them. The Lions are doing just that. Because of that, now they could be comfortable passing. Just have to see. I formation, 2nd and 5. They're going to hand it off again, and Kamar tripped up in the backfield. And they just got rid of it. That's not a good sign. Kelley Sr. really can't hear some of the plays. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Can he get the first down with some hearing trouble? They got to run it. They go look to the pass. Gives this one down the field, near the end zone. No way, that was caught! It was! It was Henry Ruggs in the end zone. And unless if this gets overturned, it's gonna be a 17-17 game. That definitely silenced this team. That definitely silenced them. Gotta see this again. The coverage was just blown. He probably could have thrown that way earlier. In my opinion, he could have thrown that way earlier to Henry Ruggs. And you couldn't see from that angle. Oh, yeah, he got both feet in bounds. But this is going to most likely be reviewed, and it is. Does it get overturned? Lions over. If it gets overturned, I'm pretty sure he had both feet in bounds. It looked like he did. It looked like he did have both feet in bounds, and he had possession. Go ahead, see it. I'm going to let it play out. I'm not going to look at it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
And it stands! The passing touchdown stands. And if Josh Lambo's kick is good, it's going to be a tie ball game again. Kick is up, and it is good. Kelley Sr. literally the play right before the play was having a hard time hearing the coach's calls, and he just chucks this one down the field on that same play. He was like, "I'll make this crowd silent," and he did that. Henry Ruggs, especially with the help there. And it's going to be 17-17. Any team can win this game. The Eagles just need to keep converting if they want to have a chance. The Eagles just need to keep doing what they're doing. Defensively, they need to try and fix that. I mean, yeah, it's been good, but they need to stop Kamara. They do not need a Henry Ruggs burn. This offense needs to keep doing what it's been doing all game long. This is the first time we're going to see him out all so far in the last half. 200 passing yards, a passing touchdown. He's been 10 for 15 on the day. Here on a windy day here in Philadelphia. 17-17 is the score. And right now, if the Eagles don't score, then that's going to be big trouble, because then that gives the Lions the ball, and the Lions have been pretty good so far the last few drives. Crocker rolls out of the pocket. That's going to be caught by 88. I think it's Goddard. I'm pretty sure it's Goddard, and it's going to be first down. It'll be 2nd down and 5. With Foster over tackle there. And right now, Eagles need something. They need something big. They really need something big. 3rd, 2nd, and 5. They pass it down the field. That's going to be caught by Philip Dorsett. Be caught by Dorsett. It'll be first down and 10. And Crocker has been doing absolutely amazing. here has not gotten stopped on 3rd down. And it looks like it's going to continue that way. Crocker to pass. Pressure coming. And that pass wide open. Chase Claypool. Was it Chase Claypool? No. No, that was Goddard again. Never mind. That was Goddard. That's going to be first. Oh, Goddard. Not Goddard. It's Goddard. It's going to be another first down for Philly. And the Eagles, like they've been doing all game long, driving down the field, putting pressure on this Detroit offense, and try and score a touchdown each drive they got. And my bad, they actually did get stopped on 3rd down. They just had not gotten stopped on a 3rd down without scoring. That pass caught the Claypool. And that's going to be down at the 49 Detroit territory. It'll be 2nd and 8. Detroit wants to stop here. They're going to have to try. Detroit wants to stop here. Detroit's going to have to get a sack on this quarterback. They're going to have to sack him. Or they're going to have to tackle Sanders for a loss. That's what they're going to have to do. 2nd and 8. Crocker to pass. And that's going to be a pass caught to Chase Claypool. It's going to be 1st and 10. Chase Claypool. 5th reception. He's 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. Right now, this Eagles team, it's looking amazing. Their offense is looking like one of the top offenses of the league. Obviously, it hasn't been for most of the season. They're really ranked. They're ranked around maybe the top 15 offense. Detroit around the same area, maybe top 10, I'd say. But this Eagles team has proven. And look at Miles Sanders break off the tackle. He's going to get an 8-yard carry there. It'll be 2nd and 2. Mackenzie Alexander got the tackle there, but the Eagles keep on coming. They keep on attacking, and this Lions defense cannot keep up. This Lions offense got to get tired of having to score a touchdown each and every drive. And Miles Sanders breaks off the big hit. He actually spun away from that, I think. It's be 1st and 10 for Detroit. I mean, not Detroit, it's going to be 1st and 10 for Philly again. Look at that. I think that was 33. Cameron Crowe trying to go for the big hit. Trying to go for the big hit right there. Or something. He tried going for something. I thought it was a big hit. It didn't even seem like it. 17-17. Sanders in the backfield. The running and passing game seem to be on point this drive. Lions need to stop here in this red zone. They got Anderson in motion. They hand it off to Sanders. That's going to be a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9. If Philly gets held to a field goal here, Detroit can take a 24-20 lead. But they need to do it. They need to execute on it. 2nd and 9. This offensive line for Philly has been doing amazing. One of the top offensive linemen in the league. That's why their quarterback, even at 3 and 5, they've taken the least amount of sacks this season. Crocker's only been sacked 5 times. Next guy closest to that is Kirk Cousins. He's only been sacked 8 times. 3rd and 5. Lions need to stop. Do they get it? I don't know. Crocker's rolling out of the pocket. He's going to pass up the middle. It's going to be incomplete. Had an easy touchdown. Crocker's not going to run up the field for it. Instead, he's going to try and get another passing touchdown instead of rush one in to make it a 24-17 game. So the Lions get really lucky. And they're going to force Jake Elliott to kick a field goal from the 8-yard line. Actually, for him, he's going to be kicking at the 15. And his kick is through. It's going to be 20-17. The Lions somehow get the stop. Coming with less, almost about 15 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Philly's up 20-17. It is anyone's game. Detroit cannot let this be a 2-possession game coming after this drive. They do not score. They can let off another field goal. make it a 6-point game, but at that point, then you need to score a touchdown. Elliott will kick it away. Lions return possession. Jackson's going to return it. It's going to kneel it down on the end zone. The Detroit Lions, after scoring an absolute deep bomb from Sr. to Ruggs on their last possession, right after Sr. was complaining about not being able to, well, under the immense noise coming from the fans in the stadium. It's just amazing. Sr. drops back to pass. He's going to throw this one near the sideline. It's going to be caught by Ty Simmons. That's out of 13 completions, Ty Simmons has 7 of them. He has more than half. It'll be 2nd and 5. Down at the 30-yard line. This Detroit offense. Been in close games before. Almost all of the games that they've won or even lost have been close games. The really only one that wasn't close was the Minnesota Vikings game just 2 weeks ago. And now we end the third quarter. The Lions need a comeback. They need to do it. Kelley Sr. has had, I believe, a couple fourth-quarter comebacks so far this season. Does he have another one in store for him? Does he have another one in store for us? The score is 20-17 here in the fourth quarter. Down at the 30-yard line, the Detroit Lions need to score a touchdown and then need to hold Philadelphia, or at least hold them to a field goal. And now Kelley Sr., I don't know what they'll be able to do. They got Kamara in the backfield. They hand off to Alvin Kamara, and he's going to get tackled, I believe, by Darius Slay, the former Detroit Lion. And it is going to be 3rd down and 4. Darius Slay was a very big component to this offense, to that defense, because he's gone now. It's not looking good for them. 3rd and 4, they need a first down. Pass it on the sideline. They do get the first down to Darren Fuller. It'll be 1st and 10 Detroit. But like I was saying, because of the lack of Darius Slay now on the field, now on the Eagles, yeah, it's not looking good for their offense. Has took a nosedive. I will say that. 1st and 10, Detroit. And up to Kamara. Kamara's going to find a hole. He's going to juke out a man, and he's going to get tackled at the 48-yard line. And Kamara just 11 yards away from having Detroit's first 100 rushing yard game of the season. He was slumping with New Orleans for most of the season, and right now he is running all over. This offensive line has done dividends for him so far in this game. Hand off Kamara again. He's going to get the first down. He's going to get a lot more. There goes Alvin Kamara. Breaks a tackle. And there is your 100 rushing yard game for Alvin Kamara. The first one of the season for the Detroit Lions. We thought it'd come a lot earlier with Kurt Mandelo. Him being one of the top running backs of the season. Last season, in 2020, so far, that wasn't the case. That was surprisingly wasn't the case as well. And Alvin Kamara did a great milestone for this team, running from now 105 yards, and it's only going to continue from there. There's almost 6:10 remaining in the fourth. Senior back is going to be dropping alone in the backfield to pass. He's got some open daylight. He's going to toss this one down the field. Henry Ruggs! It was picked off, but he is lucky enough that he did not hit the ground. He did not go in bounds. He did not land in bounds. He is so lucky enough that was not landed in bounds. He had him beat, but just did not have the field. Underthrew it too, in my opinion. Or the receiver overran the route. 2nd and 10. See the pass, and that's wide open to Mike Evans. Fumbled one earlier, but that was off of a major hit. It wasn't like he stripped or anything. It was nothing he could do. It was right after a catch. Nothing he could do, really. It'll be 1st and 10 Detroit, the 24. Detroit can't settle for a field goal, but they could get the touchdown to go up by 4. 1st and 10, down to 24. Kamara in the backfield of over 100-plus rushing yards. They keep it the passing game. See the pass. Down the corner of the end zone. Mike Evans, touchdown. Once again, we see Mike Evans mossing defenders, and the Lions have their first lead of the game. Wow, that's such an amazing play by Senior on the run. We thought he was going to get sacked. Throws it on the money, and Mike Evans. This is the reason why they signed him. This is a really good trade that they did to get Mike Evans while trading Antonio Brown back to the Buccaneers. Amazing job, amazing trade that they did early in the season for the Lions. And ever since that Baltimore game with Mike Evans getting 2 clutch passing touchdowns, one the tie and one at the game-winning touchdown, ever since then, Mike Evans has been on a roll. That Minnesota game, he was injured. Because of that, the Lions weren't able to do anything on offense. Every time Mike Evans has been on the field, the Lions have been able to be in close games. I want to say he is the main reason why this team is able to compete. Because of that touchdown, it makes it 24-20 Detroit. Philadelphia needs a touchdown here to take the lead back. This is the first time they've lost the lead all game, and right now, Kelley Sr. seems like he's got another fourth quarter comeback in store for us. I mean, he's leading right now. Eagles, they take the lead back. He's got to do it all over again. However, the Eagles do score a touchdown. It does make it a 3-point game, and they could settle for a field goal and go into overtime. And that's in Kelley Sr.'s favor. But this offense, this Eagles offense has been pouncing on the Detroit defense. Do you really want to take that risk on being settled on a coin toss? And if you don't get the ball, you're not getting anything. We'll have to see. 1st and 10. Less than 5:30 to go. And Philadelphia scoring 20. Last time they scored 20 against Senior, they won 20-3. However, their defense has now let up 24 points. They've let up 21 more points than the last time when they scored 20 against Kelley Sr. Like I said, Eagles 1-2 in games decided by less than 10 points, by 10 points or less. And right now, it seems like it might go 1-3. Miles Sanders didn't get a good run there. I think he got tackled for a loss. Crocker's passing game has been outstanding so far in this game. It's 2nd and 12. Has to get to the 35 for a first down. They hand it off to Sanders again, and he's going to get tackled at the 23 back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 12. Devondre Campbell with a second tackle of the game. We haven't seen much action from him for the most part. It's be 3rd and 12. Down to the 23. Sanders in the backfield. Crocker to pass. Takes a big step drop back. He's going to have this one down deep. And this one is incomplete. Almost caught by Robbie Anderson. And it's going to be 4th and 12. This will be the first time the Eagles are going to have to punt the ball, unless they do decide to go for it. And the Philadelphia Eagles are choked the game so hard, and they will punt. As this punt is away, and that's going to be caught by Jackson, the former Eagle. But this time he doesn't have any of that the Meadowlands magic in him. And look at the passing today. 16 for 21 for Kelley Sr. Just passed 203 passing yards and 2 passing touchdowns. One the Ruggs and one the Evans. Evans has been doing an amazing job. Even besides the fumble, they've just been doing an amazing job. And right now, if Detroit scores a touchdown here to make it 31-20, this game could be over. Kamara in the backfield. Senior back to pass. Passes one. That's to Henry Ruggs. And he's going to get some open field down to the 45 of Detroit. Their offense, it's looking good. It is looking good. Harris got his 4th tackle of the game, and right now, it looks like Philadelphia might not come away with this one. It seemed like they had the chance to come away with this one ever since the start of the game when they took the lead. I don't know. Can they get a stop on defense or a turnover to switch momentum into their hands? Here the pass. That's caught by Evans. He's going to fight his way near the first down marker, but they won't give it to him. It's 2nd and 1. Mike Evans' 6th reception. And whatever the Detroit Lions did in that locker room, it has worked. The defense finally got to stop the forcing the punt, and the offense just finally took its first lead. And like I'm saying, Detroit, usually when they're down behind in the first half this season, they go ahead. They go ahead. And they take the lead. Maher gets the first down. Next week, which will technically be Wednesday, which will be the next game on Wednesday, is another divisional rivalry week. We got the Bears against the Lions, with the Lions at home. The Vikings against the Packers. I think the Eagles have to play the Giants. I don't know. But the Lions taking clock down. That pass is going to be caught by Darren Fuller. No, Ty Simmons. Darren Fuller's only got 1 target this game. 2nd and 3. That should about lead us to the 2-minute warning. And the Lions might as well just come away with this, but they have to settle for a field goal. It's not over. If they have to settle for it, if they go for the touchdown, they get the touchdown, it's practically over, unless if Philadelphia could score a touchdown and then a field goal. And that will lead us to a 2-minute warning. So let's see what the Lions want to do here. They want to try and get the touchdown to seal the game, or do they want to try and just run the clock out? I don't know. Well, let's see what happens. They hand it off to Kamara, and it's going to be 3rd down. Timeout called by Philly. And they just need to hold Detroit. They cannot let off a first down. They do. Crocker has a big chance of making a 4th quarter comeback himself. He had only 1 4th quarter comeback last season, and that was against the Dallas Cowboys. So far this season, he has 0. With I formation, they hand it off, Alvin Kamara, and they do get the stop. The Eagles do get the stop. And hold on a minute. This game is not over. This game is not over. The Lions need this field goal to go up by a touchdown. And then the defense needs to try and either stop them quick or let them score if they get down the field. And then Kelley Sr. drive down the field, and we'll see what he can do. Lambeau's kick from the 32. It is good. And the Lions now lead 27-20. Look at the past games so far that we've had this season. The Lions, out of all their wins, see from 2021, out of the 5 wins, the 4th quarter and overtime comeback against the Ravens was their first. And then the second was against the Steelers. I do think they had a 4th quarter comeback against the Rams, if I do remember correctly. So I think they've had 3 so far this season. Senior looking for his 4th if they can hold on to this win. But so far they've held on. Even if it's a tie, and they do score even if they tie it up, the Eagles tie it up, and the Lions have enough time to get down the field, to score a field goal. It's technically a 4th quarter comeback. Why? Because they were down in the beginning of the 4th quarter. They scored the touchdown, make it 24-20. Scored the field goal, make it 27-20. Eagles score a touchdown, make it 27-27. The Lions score a field goal, make it 30-27. Or they go for the touchdown and make it, what would it be? Probably 34-27 at that point. So 3 4th quarter comebacks for the Lions. They did this one. It's their 4th. Eagles get this one. It's their 1st since the Cowboys. And that pass is incomplete. And Crocker is feeling the pressure. They got only 1 timeout with 1:40 left on the clock. They need a touchdown. Ever since those deep passes back in the 1st quarter, the Lions have picked up on that. Since 1st and 2nd quarter, ever since those deep bombs, the Lions have picked up on that. And they have not let a Moss happen. The one Chase Claypool did. Crocker to pass. Runs up. Passes to Sanders. That's going to be down to 23. So the Eagles, who knows? Maybe the plan is to run out a little bit of clock. They got a timeout. They get down the field. Who knows? Kyle Joseph. That's the first time I've seen his name up on that tackle list. And they go no huddle. But minute 15 remaining. Crocker needs the first down. Here we go. All kinds of time in the pocket. He's going to rush out, and he's going to throw it away. And he's still only at 5 sacks this season. Now it's 4th and 3, and the Eagles need to convert. If they don't, it's game over. The Eagles need a conversion. Let's see what happens. 4th and 3. The Lions can get this here. It would be crucial, and they'll win the game. Unless the Eagles get a turnover. This is it. And that pass is going to be caught to Chase Claypool. And he's going to get walloped by Earl Thomas. And 55 down, the Eagles still have a shot to tie the game up. It is not over, fellas. It is not over. The Lions need to stop. They stopped on a 3rd down, couldn't stop on a 4th. 1st and 10, down to 36. Crocker rolling out of the pocket. He's going to pass it. That pass is going to be caught. That's to go dirt. He gets stopped to the 36. The time is still running. 25 seconds. They have a timeout. When do they decide to use it? 20 seconds. And they finally decide to use it. They're going to have one play. If they don't get in the end zone, they're going to have one play. Since there was no, unlike Madden 13, there is, when you watch games, there was no animation for no huddle. Because of that, they got one play. They technically have one play. Probably could be the last play of the drive. They need this one in the end zone. Do they get it? Crocker passes it down. Did he get out of bounds and will it stop the clock? It does, unless the clock excels. Even if Excel clock off, it still excels the clock for some reason. He did make the catch. Went out of... Ooh! I don't know, fam! That foot didn't seem down, and the booth is going to review it. That foot did not seem down. He had one foot down, definitely not the other. Yeah, definitely not the other foot. That's an incomplete pass. That's gonna stop the clock. That could be him not dragging the other foot. That could be the savior. They could score a deep one down the field. And it is an incomplete pass. So the Eagles need to get this one in the end zone. If they don't, they have to run out of bounds, and if they don't, it's game over. Of course, now there's an error. It's 2nd and 10. The Eagles need this in the end zone. Crocker pressure. Shame! The crucial sack by McNeil. And the Lions are going to escape Philadelphia with their 6th win of the season. They couldn't get him in time. He couldn't release the ball in time, and the Lions escape with another 4th quarter comeback, winning 27-20. What a day, what a day, what a game. You can't, even with the Lions win, you cannot doubt the Eagles, you cannot doubt Crocker's ability. That's his 6th loss of the season, yes, but his playing today was amazing. But Kelley Sr.'s in the 4th quarter, like always, the fourth quarter comeback of the season, just phenomenal. The Lions will move to 6-3 on the season, and will stay 2nd place. They will stay 2nd place in the NFC North. The Eagles move to 3-6, and they stay 3rd place in the NFC East. Lions face the Bears this Wednesday. The next game really won't be until, I want to say, Saturday after that. But the Lions face the Bears off this Wednesday for their first home game of the 3-game home stretch. And the Eagles, for their divisional opponent, they face, I want to say they face the football team. Oh, they either face the football team or they face the Cowboys. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. For the ones that did pop in a little bit, if you do watch the whole video after the stream, is over. Hope you guys enjoyed this thriller of a game. Lions win 27-20, and I'll see you Wednesday for the Lions-Bears game at Ford Field. Hope you guys have a great night.